Hi guys, welcome back. Day 5. So today we're going to work on our twists. Challenge day 5, please guys, again, we keep asking it. Subscribe, like our videos, comment under, and don't forget to share your progress in the challenge with us and on social media so that we can reshare and check whoever is going to win the prize. So, tag us. All right, we're going to start. Twist, we're going to start tabletop cat and cows. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And most of you are familiar with cat and cows, so you can just move on your own breath. If you need to have some guidance, toes tucked or untucked, I leave it up to you, whatever feels better for you. When you inhale, you start from your tailbone, lifting it up, hollowing the back, spreading the collarbones wide like you want to open your heart forward. And then as you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, start vertebra by vertebra to round through the spine, all the way up to the upper back, neck, maybe chin towards the chest as last. And again on your inhale, from your tailbone, move through the spine all the way up to the head as last. And exhale again, tailbone, spine, onto the neck and head. And keep moving on your own breath. So every move is one breath. Once you finish your inhale on the top, as the exhale starts, the movement starts to come back down. Just a couple more. As we work in twists, we ask a lot of our spine, so it's good to warm it up here. And just notice how you feel also in your back. Where do you feel that maybe something blocks, or maybe a part that is a little bit more open than the other? We always get different sensations through our spine. But notice is a very healthy practice. The more healthy and more malleable your spine gets, the healthier we are. Let's say it's even connected to longevity. All right, last round. From cow to cat. And back to neutral spine. All right, we're going to take a very warm-uppy twist. So we bring the left hand a little bit more towards the middle. So it's not underneath our shoulder, but just a little bit more to the middle. And I like to bring my right arm up to the sky to find a little bit of opening here and stretch. And as you exhale, thread the needle, bring the right arm underneath. Right shoulder down to the floor, right ear to the floor. The left hand can stay where it is, if that is comfortable for you. If you like to feel more a side stretch on the left side, then maybe walk your hand forward and get more length on this lateral side. If like today we're working on twist and you like to deepen it, then you can bring the arm around the back, maybe grab opposite hip and turn a little bit deeper into the twist by bringing also this left shoulder more back. Pulling maybe a little bit more forward, maybe even pushing the hand a little bit deeper in. And then wherever your hand is, slowly release. Bring it back to its beginning point. So you can push up, lift the hand up one more time to the sky. And then release the hand down to the floor. Other side, bring the right hand a little bit in. Left arm reaches up. And then thread the needle on the left side. And here, same version that you did before. So if you brought the arm forward, bring the arm forward and stretch your lateral side. Or go deeper into your twist by bringing the opposite hand into the opposite hip. And pull that right shoulder a little bit more back. So you can twist a little bit deeper. And maybe get the hands a little bit deeper into the hip crease. And maybe pull yourself a little bit deeper if that feels good. Maybe even reaching more with that left hand. Let's take another comfortable breath. And if you have your hand in your hip, slowly release. Bring it back to the place it came from. Push through the floor. Lift yourself up. Bring the left arm up. And then slowly release both hands down. If your toes are not tucked, tuck both of the toes and then press yourself back. Downward facing dog. And again, first downward facing dog of the day. I always like to start a little bit with pedaling the feet, moving the hips, warming up a little bit through our body. Here, especially if you like to find a little bit of lateral side stretches by bringing one hand up from the floor, staying onto the fingertips, and maybe switching the sides, getting a little bit more of a stretch. If you like to warm up more the back line of the legs and feel that you push maybe the heels a little bit more down towards the floor. All right. Then in your regular downward facing dog, bring the feet a little bit wider. We're coming to a down dog twist. So press through both hands and then start to bring more push first into the left hand. The right hand is going to become light, so maybe you can reach onto the fingertips. And then we're going to reach for our left leg, maybe the height of the knee, calf or ankle, as we twist onto the side. And pull your right shoulder through, maybe even look up underneath your left armpit towards the ceiling. Keep pressing the heels down. Breathe gently in and out through the nose. Keep pressing through the left arm. And slowly bring the right hand back and switch the side. So find more pressure in the right hand, really push away. Become light on your left hand and then reach it to the opposite side. Now maybe it's just on your calf, you cannot reach further, that's perfectly fine. Focus on the twist and not on the reach of that left hand. Keep pressing through the right arm so don't sink in the right shoulder, keep pushing it out. And then release. Keep pressing through both hands. And then make a nice way forward. Roll through your spine forward. Find your Vinyasa Chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. And we roll back, down dog. From our downward facing dog, walk our feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Like I said yesterday, if you cannot walk them all the way forward, just take a big step. Come into a nice halfway lift, find some length. Hands can always be on the shins, feel a nice reach through the spine. And then as you exhale, you fold forward. As you fold forward, you can let your arms hang, opposite elbows, or if you like, and you maybe already warmed up a bit, you like to go deeper, grab the back of the ankles, pull yourself a little bit deeper into your fold. And then slowly, wherever you're holding, start to release and roll all the way up to standing. Take a moment to breathe here, close your eyes. Notice the sensations in the body. Bring the hands in front of the heart, take a breath. And a nice long exhalation. As we inhale, we'll bring arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Find length through the spine. Now find your way back through your vinyasa. So if you like to jump, directly jump, and otherwise just step back. High plank. Chaturanga, going through the vinyasa. Cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, lift the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bring the knee towards the chest and step it all the way forward. Lower back knee down, Anjaneyasana, squeeze the inner thighs together, inhale. As we exhale, we reach our right hand forward, left hand back, low lunge twist. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the front foot, step back, high plank. High plank, take your Vinyasa Chaturanga. Cobra up dog, down dog. Down dog, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step it forward, inhale. Lower back knee down. Bring the arms up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Keep the tailbone tucked under, open the heart and twist open. Exhale. Take a nice breath here. Notice also if you're not leaning too much forward or too much backwards, tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the hips in so that you're squaring them off as you twist. All right, next inhale, bring the arms up. As you exhale, bring them down. Step back, high plank. Your Vinyasa Chaturanga. Cover up dog. Down dog. Breathe. And bend through your knees or between your hands. Your way of coming up to the top of the mat. Maybe just step, hop, jump or float. Halfway lift as you inhale. As you exhale again, forward fold. Inhale, rise up all the way, arms reach, find length. And from the top, exhale, forward fold, all the way down again. Halfway lift, inhale. Your way through your vinyasa, bend the knees, plant the hands, maybe just step back, jump or float. All the way through your vinyasa. Into down dog. Down dog, lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Step it to the front of your mat. Lower back knee down, inhale. Exhale, twist. Now keep this twist, keep squeezing inner thighs. You can keep your back knee down. If you like, press into the back toes, lift the back knee up from the floor, keep squaring off the hips. Keep twisting maybe a little bit deeper with every exhale. It doesn't matter to me if you make fist or open hands, whatever feels better. Keep pushing the hips back and forward. Swing the arms down. And take a vinyasa as you step back. Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Down dog. Down dog, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. And step it forward, inhale. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, twist. Again, keep squeezing those hips. Use the core, so really be strong. Press the back toes, maybe lift the back knee up. Twist maybe a bit deeper. Use your breath, maybe sink the back knee forward. Notice that you're not stretching out of the front knee. Front knee stays bent, ideally on top of the ankle. Breathe. And swing the arms down. Step back, high plank. Your vinyasa, chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Down dog. And again, breathe. Nicely in and out through the nose. Every time we have the chance, slow the breath down. As we rise up to the top of the mat, bend through the knees. Your way of coming up to the top. Halfway lift as you breathe in. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And again, your version, maybe you feel a bit more warmed up, so maybe you can start to jump, float down through your vinyasa. As we reach back, down dog. Down dog, left leg reach. And step it forward, inhale. Again, low the back knee down, inhale, Anjaneyasana. And twist, exhale. Again, option to keep the knee down. Press, engage the core. Lift the back knee up. And from here, the left hand that's on the back maybe reaches for the right hamstring. And the right arm is reaching up. Maybe even bend a little bit back. Feel the lateral side stretch. Twist that upper body. Press the hip forward and down. And maybe you don't reach your hamstring. Maybe you reach your calf, your ankle. However deep you can go. Don't come out of the front knee. Keep bending it in. Keep reaching back. Exhale, swing the hands down. Step back, high plank. Your vinyasa. Into your down dog. Switching the side, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step it forward, inhale. Back knee down. Anjaneyasana, bring your arms up. As you exhale, twist. Engage the core, squeeze the hips, lift the back knee. Option, of course, to keep it down. Then reach the right hand back, left arm up. Keep pressing the hips forward and down as you reach. It's okay to bend the back knee. And make sure you don't stretch the front knee. One more breath. Rotate arms down. Step back, high plank. Go through your vinyasa. Cobra up dog. Down dog. Down dog, breathe. Of course, always feel free that if it becomes a little bit too much, you can always take a child's pose like Ellie is showing. But also in your down dog or child's pose, get your breath back. Keep your alignment. Your body can do more than you think. If you're in a child's pose, slowly rise back as we're coming forward to the front of the mat. Bend through the knees, look between the hands. Your version, step, hop, jump or float. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Arms reach, find length. And as you exhale, relax the arms alongside the body. Take a moment to take a couple of breaths. Notice the sensations into the body. So we also want to become aware of how this practice makes us feel. It's a big part of the yoga practices sometimes get overlooked, to actually check in with oneself. Notice your breath. Is it fast? Slow it down. Maybe you start to feel sweaty. That's good. All right, we're coming to our chair pose. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. We're going to bend through the knees, swipe the arms alongside the feet, and bring the arms up to the sky for a chair pose. If it feels hard on your shoulders or your arms, feel free to bring the hands in prayer. As soon as you bring the hands in prayer, don't start to lose your chair pose. Still squeeze those inner thighs, press the hips under, so tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the ribs in. And breathe. All right, we're coming to a chair twist. So we bring the hands in front of the heart either way. And we're going to bring our right elbow to the outside of our left knee. So we're going to twist. Here, notice if one knee doesn't start to move or back. Keep both knees to the front. Keep squeezing the inner thighs. And then bring the thumbs in front of the heart. Keep pressing into the elbow. Maybe the top hand is pressing into the top hand, in the bottom hand, as you lift your heart up. And again, notice what the knees are doing. They're not going out of line, they stay together. Bring the arms up, chair pose. I know it's hard. If you need to stretch out, I always understand. But I love this practice. Hands again in front of the heart, other side. So keep squeezing those inner thighs. Twist and bring the heart in front of the thumbs. And during this challenge, it's okay to push yourself, go a bit deeper, make yourself sweat. Yoga is supposed to be hard most of the time. Bring the arms back up, chair pose. All right, now for the hard part. Hands in front of the heart. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Find a twist. As we find our twist and we're in balance, bring that weight towards the left foot. Then start to maybe come onto the right toes. Maybe as Ellie is already doing, balancing on one leg. And slowly extend that right leg back while you keep the twist. So it's like a flying twisted warrior 3. And then slowly lower the toes down. Lower the back right knee down, keeping that twist. Now here, if you like to assist your twist with the knee down, keep the knee down. Or like what we did before, engage into the hips, squeeze the legs, press the back toes, lift the back knee up. And again, bring the heart in front of the thumb. So don't start to lose your hands. Keep squeezing the thumbs in front of the heart. You can keep it here. Or if you like to open the arms, bring the hands down, lift the arms up. Keep squeezing. Of course, for people that have a bind here, feel free. For me, this is the maximum I can go comfortably to get the most out of my twist. And start to bring palms together. Lower the back knee back down. And bring the arms up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step back, high plank. Go through your Vinyasa, Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Down dog. And down dog, breathe. Of course, here again, if you like to have a child's pose in between, take a child's pose. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Bend through the knees or between the hands, your way of coming to the top of the mat. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale as you fold. Big toes together, heels slightly apart, chair pose, come directly back. Go directly to the other side, hands in front of the heart. Left elbow outside of the right knee, twist. Then slowly find your weight more towards the right leg. Become light on the left feet. Maybe here, you start to extend the leg back. Find your balance. If you fall out, that's okay. And slowly lower those back toes down. Lower back knee down. And focus on that twist for a moment. So again, if you lost it in stepping back, maybe falling back, then readjust. Press in the back toes, square the hips. Press the back knee off the floor. Maybe holding it here. If you have the space, maybe opening through the arms. To keep this twist, keep squeezing the hips. Or like Ellie is doing, going for a bind. Open. Breathe. Slowly finding your way back. Palms together. Knees back down. Anjaneyasana as we inhale. As we exhale, bring the hands down. We step back, high plank, go through your vinyasa, all the way till you reach again your downward facing dog. Breathing in and out through the nose, pushing the floor away. 2 more breaths, in and out. The last one, in and out. Bend through knees or between the hands, breathe in as you come up to the top. And exhale, fold. Here, just taking a moment to forward fold, maybe bend the knees, let the arms hang. Or going deeper, grabbing calves, ankles, or maybe even hugging onto the big toes, pulling yourself a bit deeper. Slowly releasing the toes. All right. So we're keeping our right leg down. We're going to bring our left foot onto our toes. We're going to press our left hand down. And you're going to bring our right arm up. Maybe here use a block or fingertips if you don't have the space to keep your hand flexing down. And notice here that you can stretch out the right hamstring as well. So we're twisting at the same time. Maybe you feel a little bit more the right hamstring working. And switching the sides, top hand comes down, releasing the left foot, right toes maybe on the height of the ankle, right hand down, left arm up, and try as much as you can of the standing leg to keep it as straight as you can. So don't bend the standing leg, really stretch it out. Maybe just have a micro bend, so don't lock the knee, and maybe that means that you stay on your fingertips instead of the hand flat. And then bring the arm up, feel the stretch in the hamstring, and maybe as you breathe you get a bit more space, bringing palm down, opening, twisting, and hamstring stretching. And slowly release. Bring both feet together again. One more time, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Arms reach. Exhale, relax. Take again a moment to observe how we're feeling right now after doing so many of these twists. And we're slowly going to find a way onto our back. So if you like to go through your squats, if you like to squat down, sit down, lay on the back, that's perfectly fine. You can also just squat, maybe reach the toes, bring your hands back, and just find your assisting down, or like Ellie's doing, sitting comfortably back like this. Now, we're going to bring our right leg under, like this. The left foot is going to go over. If this feels too tight, then instead of bringing right leg under, feel free to keep the right leg extended as well. But for the classical way, we bring the right leg over. Now here, I want to go into a less classical twist, which is the hugging in of the knee with the elbow and the opposite hand. So as the left foot is over, my right elbow is going to hug my right knee, and I'm going to pull that right knee in towards my chest. My hands can grab like a gable grip, as they call it from wrestling, and we pull that knee in. At the same time as we pull this knee in, we're going to twist our upper body back, using the assistance of this forearm hugging into the knee as we gaze back over our back shoulder. As you pull this in tight, maybe you already feel the outer line of the leg and maybe even the glute working on the left leg. If you feel that you have more to give, then as you hug this knee in, push this knee against the arm. So you're pulling and pushing at the same time. Soon as you push back with your knee into your underarm, the left glute will start to work even harder. And as the work harder, start to pull yourself a little bit deeper into that twist. Slowly release. Bring the hands maybe along the side, maybe stretch both legs out. Maybe give them a shake if needed, otherwise just move through to the other side. So left leg underneath, right leg over, or right leg over with an extended left leg. Your version. So making sure that the sitting bones are down onto the floor. Your ankle stays on the height of your knee, so it's not in front and it's also not so far pulled back, but it stays on the height of the knee. Left elbow around the right knee, hug the arms in, however you like to hug the arms in. And then twist. And then at the same time, notice what you did on one side. So as you hug it in, you twist deeper. Use your exhale as well. And maybe you feel now that you can push back with the knee into the underarm and now feeling this right glute working. So we're twisting from the upper body. And at the same time, you get an isometric stretch into the outer line of the right leg, the TFL, your glute. Use every breath that you take in to maybe grow a bit taller through your spine. Notice if you still sit up tall. And then when you exhale, maybe you twist a bit more. For our last breath. And as we exhale, we slowly release. Extend the legs out in front of us. And then just using the core, so we have the legs nice and in front, and slowly lower down, but keep the toes pointing and slow. Maybe hold it halfway here. Just take a moment to breathe, keep everything squeezing in. I mean, sometimes it's nice to just include a little bit of core, even as few as we do now. Maybe you lower a little bit more down, still not touching the floor. Breathing. Last bit, almost the shoulders touching the floor, but just not. And relax. Ah, so nice. Bring the knees in towards the chest, hug them in. Maybe roll a bit from left to right on your back. Moving into our last twist of today. Keep the left knee hugging in, extend the right leg out. Keep pulling the left knee in. So again, feel a little bit of compression of that left hip. Pull the knee almost in towards your armpit. Then keep your right hand on top of the left knee and rotate the right knee over towards the left. Now again, what you want to focus on maybe is bringing the knee all the way down. Keep pressing the knee down, maybe with the feet on top of the knee. Maybe if that feels uncomfortable, you can bring the foot down. I like to keep it on top of the knee. And then you want to rotate again through the upper spine to twist. I like this the most because a lot of times we lack the stretch and opening into our upper spine and middle spine. So if here your shoulder doesn't touch the floor without lifting the knee up, then it's a very good place to start. So bringing really the knee down and focusing on opening the chest. If it feels too uncomfortable or strenuous to have this left shoulder opening, you can also keep your hand onto your chest and just focus on like wanting to push the back of the shoulder down, to not reach just with the palm. So if your palm touches the floor, my shoulder like this is all the way up and my knee even comes up, then that's not ideal. I want to keep the knee down and then maybe just stay here. And of course, this is very easy for you. You can be all the way down. You can always explore even deeper versions, maybe even with the leg extended, or with the right hand grabbing the outer edge of the foot and even extending that out. You have different places that you can be. And slowly rolling again onto the back. Maybe pulling the left knee in one more time. And then slowly switching the side. So we extend the left leg, hug the right knee in, pull it in, and again feel a nice compression in there, flex, squeeze. And then you start to go to your twist. The left hand on top of the right knee, rotate to your side, bring that knee down. And maybe here this side feels completely different for your twist, so maybe here it feels more open or less open. And wherever you are, just focus on the twist. And more from the upper spine. So feel that your chest is opening, the right shoulder is pushing back. And maybe the arms can open, and maybe not. And again, like yesterday, it doesn't matter on the shape. Search for the sensation that serves you. It doesn't matter how it looks if it's not functional. And just close your eyes and just feel. And slowly coming back onto our backs. Squeeze the knee in one more time, as hard as you can. Really bring it in. And slowly release into your Shavasana. Let the feet fall to the corners of the mat, arms alongside the body. And just take a moment again here to just fully relax, release all the tension from your body. Just let yourself be fully heavy onto the floor here. And just calm the breath completely down. Now again, you might want to stay longer here into your Shavasana. Stay as long as you like, as it serves you, or maybe as much time as you still have. So it's very important to stay a little bit longer after your practice to just let the body completely rest. Thank you again for joining into this lovely twist class. Guys, last time again, beautiful to see all of you participating. Please keep commenting, subscribing, sharing with us how it's going. Tag us into your social medias on your progression through the classes. We love to hear from you. It really gives us a good feeling to know that you guys share along with us in this practice. So I wish you a beautiful rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.